money brought me home a Xbox 360, gosh, all those years ago now. And I wanted to make video games myself. And so I got some money from my father, and I began production on my first game, and it was hard work, but it succeeded. My advice to you all is don't worry about budgets, don't worry about how you're going to afford everything. Just put the work in and work hard, and the results will follow. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello everybody, my name is Bartholomew Business, and I am here today to talk to you all about how to run a successful business in game development. So the most important thing about business is that you always need to be making money. Now, how you do this is it can be often complicated, but I like to keep things simple with an easy to remember what's the name for it? When you have a bunch of, like ABBA, you know, always be breaking a bat, you know? Fucking hell.
My 32 years running game studios, I've managed to maintain a healthy working relationship with almost every coder. But there was this one son of a bitch that really rubbed me up wrong. Every day eating pastry and crisps and chips and whatnot, and he would get crumbs all over the keyboard. And I said, "Clean up after yourself, punk." And he looked me dead in the eye and he said, "Okay, I'll do it later." Son of a bitch.
When in the 13th century, the Italian mathematician Leonardo Fibonacci developed his system known as the Fibonacci sequence, he had no idea that he would be massively impacting a 20th and 21st century industry, which of course is our own, the games industry. You see, the Fibonacci sequence of numbers can be found in almost every video game in some way or another. You can see it in the various assets and textures that you see, and you can see it in the very game code itself. The Fibonacci sequence is essentially each number is the sum of the two numbers previous to it, which hugely impacts. Well, I'm out of time now, so I will talk more about Fibonacci next year.
Hello, this is Michael. Hello, it's Winston Chesfield here, and I would like to bring to you programming ASMR. It's time to relax with me, and I know that programming can be quite hard. I've been doing it for the past 3 years, and I think we all need to take some time to relax. Now, we're not going to be doing any programming today. We're just going to merge with your master. Breathe in. It worked perfectly. Now, pull up a chair, camp out. Your test passed. Breathe in. And breathe out. And you're merged with master. It is time to relax.
My name is Semi-Pro Chris, and I challenge every single one of you in the audience to face me at FIFA 2020. I am the best video game sports person in the world. And I will challenge anybody. I'll challenge anybody. I'll fight you. I'm the best. I'm the best. Have you ever heard somebody speaking to you like that? That's the problem with gamers today. I don't have a solution apart from, I don't know, do your best to ignore them, but I just think, we as an industry really need to be thinking about how do we combat these people? How do we stop them from getting up in our space? Think of this as my contribution to the conversation surrounding that. Anyway, if you need any questions, I'll be in the wrap-up room. Goodbye.
Hello, this talk's called Immersion in Video Games. It's about immersion in video games. Now, lots of people are knocking immersive games. Now, I personally am right into immersive games. I think they're sensible, robust. I think they do what they say up tin. I don't like any of this wishy-washy cartoon nonsense. If I want to be transported to another world, I'll take drugs. I don't play video games to get thrown into some trippy nonsense. I want to have a realistic encounter with a video game world that could be as real-looking as Boss. Have you ever played Backstab 3? Backstab 3 is fantastic. Basically, well, with that, I'm out of time. See you next year.
Hi everybody, my name's Perky Pete. I'm an intern at your local AAA development studio. I've been locked in the basement for 2 years, but they finally decided to let me out and let me do a CDC talk. I'm well excited, me. I've been living off scraps and little bits of fresh off the floor for nearly what was that? It's 24 months now, but they've let me out. I'm free, and I'm here to share my wisdom with you. It's been a difficult 2 years. It's been hard, and I've felt down at some points when I've been trapped in the basement of just your local AAA development studio working on just your average award-winning game title. I've had to paint the rocks. Just kidding. They've got a whole department for that. But anyway, I just wanted to say I'm happy to be here, and I hope they don't put me back. Don't put me back. Don't put me back. Ah! Ah!
Hello, my name is Owl. I am currently the second place speedrun world record holder for Dr. Lange's Skull the Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald, a Whirlwind Heist. And today I am going to explain to you all how to debug your game. So step 1 is to not do it. Please don't debug your game. Don't do it. I need to get first place speedrun. Please let me get first place speedrun, and just don't debug your game. I can't find any more glitches. If you remove the glitches, then I can't speedrun. So please, close, are you listening to me? Don't debug your games, and I think you're listening on me. I'm Jason Twitter.
Hi, so as I'm sure you're all very aware, I did a MMO this year. Now, I want to tell you about how I calculated the physics for this MMO. Now, funny story. My physics teacher at school is actually a friend of the family. And I called him up one night and I said, "Hi, you're not going to believe it. It's Derek, remember, from school." And he was like, "Derek Thaxby? Oh my God, how are you?" I was like, yeah, not bad. Just running a game studio." And I asked him if he could remind me about some of the physics he taught me at school to help with my MMO. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he did that. We busted it out in one big fat phone conversation, and well, there you are. The rest's history.
Now this talk's You see, we think that video gamers need to have a bit more respect for the older generations who don't necessarily know how to play video games. We didn't grow up with it like you spoiled millennials. We didn't have controllers and know how to press X. So instead of patronising us, instead of mocking us and making memes and saying, oh, Gen X doesn't know how to play video games, why don't you be a little bit more respectful? Why don't you help us out a bit? Why don't you just take the time to take us through it? Slowly, methodically, allowing for a bit of slowness because we need to adjust to the new reality. We fought wars for you people. We played real video games, Call of Duty, but in real life. Well, I didn't personally know, but it took place. It took place. Anyway, I'm out of time. Just have some respect.
Hold on a minute, you can't sell technical debt. It's not worth anything.
No, I'm here to tell you that you've got money. You've basically got it in the bank. All those bugs that you've got, I'll buy them. I'll buy each one for $1 each. All right? Suddenly, your terrible code is worth something. We gotta band together. We gotta sell something in this economy. I've got no assets. I've got no land. I've got no fortune. I've got no dynasty. But I do have bugs. And I plan on selling them. And I plan on buying yours. All right? So come on up. Don't be shy. Let's start selling our technical debt to big business. All right, these prime lenders will buy them and they will make big money off your technical debt. All right, I'm not even charging you for this advice. All right, so you're worth something.
Hi everyone, and this speech is very quick, minute long, how to build a game studio. So the first thing, you prepare the construction site and you make the foundation, construct a rough frame for the building, and then you install plumbing, electric, HVAC, etc. You install insulation, complete the drywall, interior textures, start exterior finishes, finish the interior trim, install exterior driveways, walkways, anything you need for access. Now install hard surface flooring, countertops, complete exterior grading, and finish all mechanical trims, install any bathroom fixtures, etc. Install mirrors, shower doors, flooring, exterior landscaping, and then just before you're ready to do the move, just do the final walkthrough with the builder and they'll make sure that the building is sound. Any questions, see me after. Otherwise, I'll catch you at the party tonight. It's gonna be fucking great. Alright, see you later, guys.
Hello, my name is Peter Salvador, and I am here today to talk to you all about my personal game, and the talk is called This Time It's Personal. So about 2 years ago, I was at a conference a lot like this, and a very unfortunate person came up to me and said that I was smelly. And this really deeply impacted me and my self-perception. So I decided to make a game about it. And the game's name was Let's Get Clean. And it's mostly about drugs, but I've never done any drugs. It's mostly being smelly is where most of my pain comes from. So the game it's nominated for 15 IGFs this year, and I hope you all play it on the show floor. That's been my talk. Sorry, everybody.
Hi, my name is Dom. I do visual direction at a studio called Crows, and these are my favorite Photoshop tricks. Number 1, smart objects. If you right-click and convert to smart object, you can make a layer or group of layers so you can scale it down and back up again non-destructively. You can also go in there into the smart object and do any edits. They'll come back to your original PSD. It's so good. Number 2, adjustment layers. In the layers panel, there's a little black and white circle icon that lets you add layers that affect everything below them. And this is better than regular adjustments because it's non-destructive and you can do curves, saturation, etc. Number 3, clipping masks. If you alt-click between two layers, you can make the upper one use the lower one as a mask. This means you can't draw over edges anymore, and it's like alpha locking, except non-destructive. The overlay blend mode is good. If you hold space while making a selection, you can move it around. And my last tip, you can just pirate Photoshop if you need to. It's fine. I'll allow it.
So, I'm going to be talking to you about why Scratch is the best game making software. Number 1 is you don't need to know how to code. Nobody's time to learn how to code. If you have, you've wasted years of your life because you could be making way better games on Scratch. Number 2 is that the graphics are gorgeous. If you want gorgeous graphics, you gotta go with Scratch. It is better than anything on the market. Number 3 is that it has a cool logo. I don't know what Unity's is, but they should have just made it a cat or something, and Scratch just mastered that, in my opinion. I think that's just such a great reason to go with them. Number 4 is that every good game ever, every great game ever, may I say, has been made on Scratch. Look it up, I can guarantee you. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I really hope you choose Scratch for your next project because I guarantee it'll just up the quality and the reception of it. I guarantee you.
Hello? Hi, my name is Charles Peterson, and this is my talk, Let's Get Pissy. And it's all about how we made the piss particle effects work so great in our recent 2019 hit, Little Pissy Pants Big Adventure. So the thing that you really need to keep in mind with particle effects is it's all about the gravity scale. A lot of people think that a lot of people think that they should set gravity to 1, but a lot of people don't realise that due to the globular nature of piss, the liquid nature of it, Look, I'm really sorry. I've got to go to the bathroom. Sorry.
Hi everybody, my name is Stephen, and I've been asked to remind everybody to turn off their phones and to please, if there's any spaces in the middle of the chairs in any rows, can you please move along so that everybody can fit in if some people are attending late. I've also been asked to remind you that you'll be sent a feedback form. I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and complete that after the talk has concluded. And at the end, if I forget to mention it, if I forget this at the end, I should remind you that I'll be taking questions in the wrap-up room. And I'd really appreciate it. So, the thing about video games is they're really fucking bullshit. It's mostly bullshit, so don't even bother. You can follow me on Twitter, and goodbye.
Hi, my name is David Prison, and this is my talk about my career. It is a keynote talk. You can see it in the slide. I've made many dark games about complex life events, and I am today announcing my retirement from the video games industry. And I hope you will all remember me for my great games and not for my outburst in court. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Goodbye.
Hello! This talk is called From Stage to Stage, and it's about acting in video games. Now, Video games are just the latest type of theatre. It's what everybody's engaged in. It's a coming together of the people, such as at this event, CDC, which is my favourite event. I come every year. I've been coming since 1992. I remember the first time I came to CDC. I was a fresh-faced young actor who was looking for the next big hit. And I was bored of theatre. You know, it's been around since ancient Greece. And I wanted to get on board with the new medium. Now, as an actor, I'm into a lot of fun. So first I want to know who's getting messy tonight. Come to my party if you want a good time.
This is the talk you came here for. It's the elements of the world ranked. We've got my least favorite element. It's fire. I'm over it. We've got water, stronger than fire by far. I can dig it. I love water. I drink it all the time. We've got earth. Pretty basic. Can walk around on it. Stronger than water by far. We've got air. That's actually quite my favorite element. Can go anywhere. That's all I've got. It's the best element. I'll see you next year.
Hi, my name is Charles Sidebottom, and I am here moderating a panel with the esteemed head of the Unity platform, Eric Unity.
Hi.
And also we have here today the founder of Unreal, the creator of Unreal, Timothy Unreal.
Hello.
And so we'll start the debate with a gentleman whose engine is better.
Unreal!
No!
Yes!
No!
Unreal!
Unity is the superior...
Unity sucks! Unity sucks!
Unreal!
And everybody knows it!
Oh, the only reason your company's turning a profit is because of fucking Fortnite and teenagers!
Fake!
No!
Fake!
No!
Fake!
No!
You're
No!
making it
No!
up.
Oh, you have
Classic
pissed me off.
fucking Unity!
Oh, give me the microphone! Give me the microphone!
Everyone likes Unity!
Shut up!
Fuck off!
Shut up!
Fuck yeah!
You've ruined this!
Shut up!
You've ruined this!
Hey, welcome to my track of making good viral tweets. I like to compose tweets in a way that they, to the audience member, are very relatable. Almost like, hey, I came up with that idea or image. I like to tweet around 5 p.m. Berlin time, as that is when the Americas wake up, but there's still something going on in the rest of the world. Consider time zones. I like to make things written very naturally, and then they are not that branded. I think this is important to see what I said at the start, where it's almost like important that people can relate to it and find that this is something good. And that's what I learned on Twitter. I hope you liked it.
Wikipedia defines video game as an electronic game that involves interaction with a user interface to generate visual feedback on a 2 or 3 dimensional video display device, such as a touch screen, virtual reality headset, or monitor/TV set. Since the 1980s, video games have become an increasingly important part of the entertainment industry and whether they are a form of art is a matter of dispute. Hello, my name is Styles Barkley, and this is how to run a really good Twitter for your video game. So the first thing you need to do is you need to pick a really good Twitter handle. Usually I go with the name of your game, and if you can tweet as often as possible, that's really good. You need to be tweeting about 20 times per day to take full advantage of the Twitter algorithm, and if you can, try to post images and videos. It doesn't matter what the content is, just as long as you're just shitting stuff out there.
Hi, I'm Mikey. I wanted to make a little talk on using Twitter to find gigs and commissions. If you are a creative contractor, like an artist or writer, and looking for commissions, don't depend on just your following to find work. Using just your following would be you talking to a few hundred or a few thousand. But searching is you talking to everyone on Twitter. Simply type keywords and key phrases into search that you might suspect a client to use, such as looking for an artist, or hiring an artist, or need an artist. You can completely automate this process using a tool such as TweetDeck, but there's others out there if you bother to search. Reaching a client minutes after they post is a surefire way to get them to at least look at your portfolio. The ability to find these clients quickly and reliably allows you to raise your rates. If anyone says no, it's a lot less risky when there's dozens of potential clients out there every hour. Finally, use the new work to post your account and show off your skills, gaining followers and repeat clients. Thank you.
Hey CDC, my name is Tom Schley. I'm the composer and sound designer for Crows. Thanks for having me. Today I want to talk to you about an essential audio trick. Yeah, you guessed it. Today we're going to talk about reverb. Reverb is one of the most crucial audio techniques you can use in your game engine. Basically, it gives you a sense of space, like you could be in a church, in a bathroom, in a pink banana, in your ex-wife's new car. Or I could even give you the illusion of leaving this talk by falling into a bottomless pit, because I'm sick of this and I want to go home now.
Hello everyone, my name is Violet and I'm here today to tell you about how your game can benefit from having a raccoon in it. Number 1. Raccoons are very underrated. They need more representation. Number 2. They are very sneaky. You could even hide the raccoon in your game and have it be a surprise. Number 3. You can pet them. Petable animals in games are always a treat. Number 4. Did you know that raccoons really like pets? Number 5. Petable raccoons are always good. Raccoons are very petable. Number 6. Well, let's just go ahead and make this the main mechanic for your game, shall we? So, get a raccoon, pet it, continue petting it, let it make some cute little noises. Oh, you see that smile on his face? He really likes that.
Hello folks, thank you all for coming. For this hour, I will be teaching you how to scream out creative new game ideas. Creativity is the child of fear, and we all have fears, so let's take a moment to visualize them. For instance, I have a fear of trying to remove a poster off a wall, tripping over, and falling into Bob-omb Battlefield. Now that the fear is fully visualized, it's time to perform the scream. Step inside any available closet, breathe in deep, and see where your mouth takes you. SpongeBob Dating Simulator! If you have any further questions, I have copies of my book for sale outside the conference building, so it's legal, okay?
Alright, how y'all doing? Let's get down to brass tacks. Voice acting. One thing about voice acting is
You're okay. Did you want to do another take on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. Voice acting. Now, voice acting is the #1 stimulation of entertainment that has ever been put out.
Hold on. That was a little bit rough. Do you want to do... try it again. Try a different energy on that one.
Okay, alright. Let's do this. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. Voice acting.
Hold on, I wasn't recording. Sorry. Just give me a second.
Okay, alright.
Shit.
You good?
Yeah, it should be fine. Just keep going.
Okay, alright. And... Alright, y'all, let's get down to brass tacks. Now, voice acting. Voice acting is the #1...
Hey, man, we gotta go. The next client's in. We gotta... We wasted time, man. We gotta go.
I got like 15 minutes left
Sorry,
in this session.
we gotta go.
Alright.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my CDC talk. What are cars? That is a very loaded question. Some would say cars originated from the bones of Harrison Ford when he decided that locomotion should be more dangerous and more harmful to the environment. But what does this mean for video games? Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 might have the answer to this question. By representing police cars as metal objects designed for one purpose, which is stopping the player character, and by having them defy all sensor logic without need of human intervention, Need for Speed presents a future where we serve the objects we originally created to serve us. And by doing so, it makes an interesting point about the human condition of meta-consciousness. Now at this point you might be asking, how can we learn from this, and how can we integrate what we learned into future games? I don't know. Thanks for coming to the show, everyone. Hope you have a swag-tastic day. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about storytelling, and I think storytelling always starts with sound and audio. Hold on. Let me just fix it. It always starts with sound and audio. But yeah, you could always tell a story with this microphone. You can always tell a story with sounds, you know? Some sounds I like to tell stories with are like like a cow, or like here's like a llama. Here's a gunshot. I'm just gonna hold the mic like this. Yeah. Here's a camel. It's kind of close to the cow, but not very, you know. Did I do llama? Here's the llama. I'm not sure if I did it. It's kind of like the camel, but it's nothing like the cow, even though the camel's kind of like the cow. Yeah, here's like a toilet flushing, like a really squeaky chair. Here's a squeaky bed, kind of close to the chair, but you know, it's got that little to it. Yeah, anyways, that's how you tell stories with sound.
Hey guys, welcome to my presentation on why video games should have hands in video games. Hands are useful for lots of things like opening doors and like holding stuff, and that's why you should have hands in video games. But how many games do have hands? I know at least one, and that or maybe two even. Okay, yeah, this has been my talk on why video games should have hands and why you should have hands in your video games. Thank you for listening.
Hey, it's me. MSG is probably safe and tastes really yummy. If you haven't heard of it, MSG is a type of salt that instead of a salty taste, has a pure savory taste instead. It's been around for a very long time and has kind of an unfair reputation. You've probably eaten tons of MSG without even knowing it. It's commonly used in soup stocks, instant noodles, Doritos, Pringles, as well as commonly being used in both fast food and sit-down restaurants. In terms of health risks, there's been dozens of studies now that show no real link to any issues, and it's deemed safe to eat by the FDA in the United States. MSG tastes good on practically everything, much like its other salt sibling, salt. You can probably buy it in any regular grocery store, but if not, check an Asian market. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello, I am the world's first computer game developer. I was created in an experiment. Sorry, I am still malfunctioning a little bit. So, my talk is on why secret email lists aren't good for society. Apologies. I am malfunctioning. Error, help.
Hello, my name is Hans Wolf, and I have always, since I was a small boy, been very interested in the crates in the video game spiel. And so, for my next game in my critically acclaimed series of independent experiences, I have decided to live inside a crate for the entire development period. This has not been an easy task, but that is the subject of another talk.
Hi, it's your friend and buddy Networking Nate. Today I want to walk you through a little bit of a guided group networking session. So if you would please look to the person to your right, look to the person to your left, and just start with a friendly, nice to meet you. Say it together now. Nice to meet you. That's great. And now, after me, all together now, it's been ages. Here we go. It's been ages. How about telling the person to your left and how about asking them a question like, how's your CDC going so far? Here we go. How's your CDC going so far? And finally, you want to just wait. And finally, you want to just skip back to the first page and say goodbye with, I'll catch you later. Here we go. I'll catch you later. Thank you.
Welcome to the Experimental Game Workshop. My name is Roger and my game is G'day Bidet. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a little bit odd. They don't call me Roger for nothing. So, I want you all to take a seat and let's tickle that tank. Okay, let's calm down for a second and really take it seriously. You connect via Bluetooth to the tactile experiences. Now, it's untapped, it's a new market, and I know that you'll find value in it, because I definitely did, and now it all starts with the bidet. Now, we're all going to take a seat, You're all taking a seat. I don't see all of you taking a seat. Now, that's okay because it is quite experimental, and this is what this workshop's all about. But you just need to bear with me and take a seat and feel the experience. Feel the experience.
Hi, my name is Theodore Goldman Mountbiscuit. I grew up in the southwest of England at our family home. It's a fantastic mansion. I first got into video games when Mummy brought me home a Xbox 360, gosh, all those years ago now. And I wanted to make video games myself. And so I got some money from my father and I began production on my first game, and it was hard work, but it succeeded. My advice to you all is don't worry about budgets, don't worry about how you're going to afford everything. Just put the work in and work hard, and the results will follow. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bartholomew Business, and I am here today to talk to you all about how to run a successful business.